I Am Possible webinar series. In the I Am Possible webinar series, we take you through a series of lectures with industry members of the industry and alumni of VIT, taking you through different domains, and making sure that the message I am possible is presented to you. Uh, you should always believe that whenever you face uncertainty, you should always believe that it is possible for you. And today we are going to host a distinguished member of the industry who has had stints from reputed organizations like OnePlus, Zeta, Cred, and now working in the VWO to be with us. In fact, we have some good news for the students of the 2026 batch. We are going to have a hiring drive by Vikas Sharma sir soon. So, without further ado, I present to you Vikas Sharma sir. Vikas Sharma sir is a very, very kind and hardworking individual who's going to go places, and you're going to hear more and more about him in the coming years to come. Thank you, Vikas sir, for accepting our opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you a lot, Sriram sir, for the brief introduction and having me here. So today I will be talking about a very interesting topic: how to think like a program manager, lessons beyond engineering. So I will be covering around 45 minutes in my slides. So I will walk through all my journeys, like what is program manager all about, and I will keep 15 minutes for the question and answers, like whatever you are facing in day-to-day responsibilities as a challenges, how any questions, like whatever running on your mind, I will be able to help you out in the last of this session. So before starting the session, so I just wanted to walk through with about me section. So basically, my name is Vikas, and I am heading the program management team at VWO from past 4 years. So before joining VWO, I was part of like few different companies as mentioned by Sriram sir. So I was working with Amazon, Crate, DirectEye, Zeta, OnePlus, where I was playing the same role of program manager, where I was dealing with all the software deliveries, ambiguities, like coordinating with all the stakeholders and all. So I am having like 13 plus years of experience in the agile domain, leading all the program management charter. So today we will discuss how program management thinking applies beyond technology. Okay, because you all are technology people. Someone is like doing BTech from a number of branches. Someone is doing MCA. Someone is doing like AI. Someone is doing from information science and all. So uh, I started as an engineer and realized that success depends on aligning people, process, and outcomes and leadership. It's not about only technology. It's also like how we can align with the processes, outcomes, and leadership. So today we will explore how program management thinking applies beyond engineering. So let's say, for example, you are final year student and you are looking for a job change right now, or maybe for a campus offer. So like most of the peoples are aligned for the like kind of a job, like, hey, I just wanted to grab a offer like from my college. So whether that offer belongs to the tech offer or whether that offer belongs to the program manager offer. So most of you will get a offer from like kind of a trainee role, or maybe from the front end engineer role, maybe from the back end engineer role and all. So this specific slide will talk about how you can land into a program management role as a fresher. So in this slide, I will be covering what exactly is program management. Okay, so have you heard of like what is program, what is project? I think you have heard of like project management, program management, some point of time, like while studying in your few of the semesters. So I will tell you what is program management. So this will focus on outcomes, not just project timelines. Let's say, for example, you just wanted to onboard any Paytm users for any new of the vertical of that particular Paytm company. Let's say, for example, Paytm is working to onboard n number of users in any of the vertical. So that point of time, as a project manager or as a program manager, you have to take care of all the kind of projects that need to be executed by the Paytm company. Okay, so program manager is a person who is taking care of all different number of projects within the company, and the project manager is a person who will be singly executing single programs, maybe multiple programs, but the program manager having a keen view of eagle view of all these programs which is happening within the project manager charter. So program manager under program manager there will be a lot of project manager. Okay, but project manager is a person who is responsible for executing single projects, or maybe single or maybe multiple projects some point of time. So program manager is a very wider role. So think of a program manager as an orchestra conductor, so not playing every instrument but ensuring harmony and timing across teams to achieve a common vision. What is the common goal? What is the common visions we are wanted to achieve as a team? To to achieve like any common vision in any software industries, so we follow the agile and scrum methodology. So agile is nothing but responding to the change faster than competition. Okay, so as of now, like every company is adapting the agile approach, so they just wanted to deliver everything on a faster space. Now coming AI into picture, so everyone wanted to do chat gpt, claude, like kind of google Gemini. So everyone is using like AI era as of now, and they just wanted to deliver everything fast as they can deliver. So, for example, for the front end, they just wanted to deliver the front end UI in a very fast space, like very fast pace. Back end also they wanted to deliver all the APIs in a very fast phase and all. So how we can deliver? How as a program manager we can ensure this will be delivered on time? To make sure everything delivered on time, in industry standard we follow agile and scrum principles. So agile is nothing but how we are responding to the change. Let's say for example, if company leadership wanted to deliver a particular software in 2 weeks of time, so agile will tell us, hey, how we are going to plan our mindset to deliver all these things on a particular set of timelines. To achieve agile in any of the company, there are a lot of frameworks available. So scrum is one of the popular frameworks, so which every company is using as of now. So scrum model basically they will help you out to figure out what all ceremonies that need to be conducted while developing a software. Let's say for example, I wanted to develop a software for the VIT Bhopal college, attendance management system. Okay, so I just wanted to deliver this attendance management system in 2 weeks. Okay, so I have given a deadline of 2 weeks, and I just wanted to ship this attendance management system within this timeline. Okay, so that point of time, what I will do using agile and scrum principles. So scrum principles will say, hey, you have to plan all your backlogs, like whatever the things you wanted to deliver for this particular feature. Let's say from the front end side, from the UI side, from the back end side, and what are the things that need to be going to test as a QA person. Okay, so we will jot down all the backlogs, and post that we will do a sprint planning. And after that, using the help of different project tracking tool like Jira, Trello, ClickUp and all, we will trying to allocate all these tasks in that particular board, and we will track all the delivery of this particular task according to the timelines. So Scrum will help you out to deliver all this task within a sprint framework. So sprint is kind of a length of a cycle. You can say like 1 week or 2 weeks in which the development will happen. Okay, so this is all about Scrum. So I don't wanted to go deeper into the Scrum as of now, because Scrum is a framework that is used for iterative delivery, or maybe kind of a delivery in a very rapid speed. Okay, so there is a lot of frameworks available that can be attached to the Agile as of now, but Scrum is the most popular framework. So while Scrum Masters focuses on sprint success, so how it is different from the like kind of a Scrum Masters and program manager? So basically, the person who is driving all the sprint ceremonies and all, so he is called as Scrum Master, and the person who is driving all the entire showcase of the program called as the program manager, as discussed in the previous slides. So while Scrum Masters focus on the sprint success, program manager ensure the overall business across multiple agile team, connecting like a strategy to the execution, how the execution will happen with a certain timeline. Now coming to the next slide. So as I have discussed earlier in the previous slide, like coordinating multiple agile teams. So for this product launch of attendance management system, I will be like coordinating with the front end team, back end team, QA team and all. Let's say for example, there is a API delay that blocked the front end work. Okay, so how you are going to unblock as a program manager? Okay, so you have to fall into that particular discussion, and you have to see what kind of ambiguity that particular person is facing while doing the development of front end. Okay, whether the front end development is hindering due to the like unavailability of the backend APIs, or due to some DevOps issues and all. So you need to figure it out and you have to solve it. You have to also realign QA testing and daily sync. So who is the person who is going to do the manual QA of that particular software, or maybe some automation script is available to do the testing of that particular software and all. And also like we are going to set up daily sync so that we can get the updates of like what went wrong, what are the things we are planning to achieve today, and what are the things that is planned for future. So we can have a like everything updates ready so that we can share with the leadership team as well. So a good PM, a good program manager doesn't push harder. Hey, like you need to be fast and all. So a good program manager need to be unblock faster. Like how fast you can unblock the team to make the rapid delivery. The key is to identify dependencies early, realign teams, and maintain transparency in communication. Let's say, for example, you are working with n number of cross-functional teams, so you have to tell them early, like saying that, hey, the front-end development will happen first. For that, you have to deliver the back-end API. So all the contract, like API contract, will be on place before starting with the development and all, so that you can mitigate this kind of ambiguities in the future. Now coming to the PM mindset, so as discussed earlier, like the system thinking, see the big picture, like how you are visualizing the eagle view of any of the project. Like you have to simplify the kiosk, like what is happening within the team. Let's say for example you are handling a team of 100 plus engineering team. Okay, so and you are the one program manager who is handling all the programs within this particular company or maybe in particular colleges. Okay, so how you are going to ensure like, hey, there is no kiosk within the team and everyone is working fine and everything is running on track. Okay, there is like another mindset is like bias for action. Like we have to decide whether that particular delay will happen on time or we have to flag it earlier. Okay, also like we have to empathize the team and communicate so that we can get a proper outcome. So PM zoom out before they zoom in. Okay, so program managers will zoom out before they zoom in, and they find clarity like among the kiosk and act decisively, like balancing logic and empathy to move the team forward. Okay. Now, coming to the next slide, that is the lessons beyond engineering. So these are the principles like I have mentioned in this slide. Like everything can't be on priority one. Let's say, for example, there are 10 number of things running on your colleges as of now, and everyone is saying that, hey, this is the priority for you, and that need to be closed by tomorrow. Someone also like saying the same thing, hey, this is the priority for you and you have to close by tomorrow. If everyone is saying like this is the priority, that means there is no priority at all. So you have to be very smart that, hey, this is the priority one and this is the priority two. Everything can't be a priority one, because these principles apply whether you are building a software or organizing a college fest. Leadership and ownership are transferable like kind of a skills that can be transferred to leaders and owners. Okay, so we need to also manage trade-offs wisely. Let's say, for example, what is the contract? When we will say, hey, this particular development is completed. When we will say this particular QA part is completed. Okay, so we have to define a trade-off kind of a definition as well while doing the program kickoff or while doing the program closure and all. We also need to align stakeholders very effectively, like, hey, for particular let's say for example we are developing a new software. That point of time there will be a lot of stakeholders from the design team, from the front end team, from the back end team, from the QA team, from the UI team, from the security team that need to be do the security reviews and all. So you have to very align with all these stakeholders saying that, hey, this is the timeline we wanted to achieve. In this phase this will come into front end, this phase this will come into the back end, this phase this will come into the UI and QA, and after that we have to do the rollout and all. So you have to be proactive, and you have to pre-communicate to the team that, hey, this will happen. And also like you have to own outcomes, not excuses, hey, this will not deliver on time and all. So you have to train your team in such a way that they will deliver outcomes with a good quality. Now coming to the this slide, real story fixing on develop delivery block bottleneck. So two teams, same deadline, conflicting priority. So let's say for example, two teams is working on the same deadline and there is a lot of conflicting priorities as well. Okay, so as a program manager, how you are going to mitigate this? So there are a lot of prioritization frameworks available in industry as of now, like Moscow model and the RICE model. So Moscow model is nothing but like what are the things that should be must have for release, what are the things that should have for release, what are the things that will be could have for release. So Moscow understands for must have, should have, could have. Okay, using this model you can prioritize, hey, these are the must have items, these are the should have items, these are the could have items, and you can see whether this particular priority is the first priority and the second priority. Other model is the rice model. Rice model is kind of a model to achieve the prioritization. uh, Rice stands for rich, intensity, confidence, and effort. Okay, so basically using these models we will be trying to get a calculate a score. Okay, so rice model, basically we will try to calculate the score using we will multiply rich into like intensity into confidence divided by effort. Okay, so whatever the for, like score will come, we will see whether this particular Moscow model is giving the good score or whether the rice model is giving the good score. Based on that we will prioritize whether this particular feature will go on a high priority or whether this particular feature will go on a low priority. So as a program manager we have to help the team on conflicting priorities as well. Also, like align team and rescope backlog. Let's say for example you are developing uh, 10 items in this 2 weeks of timeline. Someone comes and tell you, hey, 10 items, these 10 items need to be parked and these 10 items need to be picked. Okay, so that point of time your whole scope is like kind of a derailed. Okay, so that point of time again, like program manager will come into picture and they will help you out to tries all this scope and help you out in doing the backlog refinements. Like I mentioned, like introducing daily standards. Daily standards are nothing but kind of a 15 minutes or 20 minutes things where all stakeholders, like from the product team, from the design team, from the development team, will comes together and they will discuss what are the risks, what is the current status, by when this particular task will be closed and all. If something is not on track, so they will flag it to the leadership team and the product manager and the program managers. So using this like kind of approach, we will see like there is a lot faster delivery and kind of a zero rework. Okay, so leadership often means saying no at right time to protect what truly matters. So every time you don't have to say, hey, yes, I will do it. Some point of time you have to be very smart, saying that, hey, these are the priorities that need to be done on this particular day and particular time. Post that we can pick it. Now coming to this slide, so basically this slide is agile values. So basically agile, there is a section, if you Google search, so there is a section called agile manifesto. Okay, so agile manifesto is kind of a like pre-written theorems, like a theorems for the kind of a software delivery, saying that, hey, individuals and interactions are more aligned to the tools, working outcomes are more aligned to the kind of a documentation. So we have to give more priority to the documentations, we have to give the more priority to the tools. Responding to change, we have to follow the plan, continuous feedbacks and improvements. So these are the 4 points will come into the agile manifesto. So agile, as I mentioned earlier, agile is not a framework. Agile is a mindset that focuses on a people, how to adapt faster delivery, how to improve. To achieve agile in any of the company, there are a lot of frameworks, that is Scrum, Linear, Crystal, and all. Okay, so this is the agile manifesto, and this will help you out to segregate like which is important and all. Now coming to the next slide. This slide will tell about like which tools we have to use as a product, like as a program manager. So Trello and Jira. So Trello and Jira is the tool basically used by very like top notch companies as of now for doing the program management and the project management. So basically in Trello and Jira, you will be able to segregate all the backlogs and you will be able to do the planning. So as I mentioned earlier, like you will be able to do the Scrum planning on these particular tools. So you will predefine, hey, these are the n number of items that need to be picked in this particular sprint for the 2 weeks, 1 week, and 3 weeks. Sprint depend upon the company. Let's say, for example, your company wanted to run a 1 week sprint, that is okay. If your company wanted to deliver your software in 2 weeks, so that is also. So depending upon your company's business requirement and all, you can adjust your sprint timeline. but these tools will help you out to do the backlog refining and the backlog planning. These are the very standard tools. So like whenever you are going to join any of the companies, so you will see like, hey, you are using Jira, either Jira or Trello or ClickUp for the project management. So uh, in the next session, or maybe in the future sessions, I will cover all the entire like kind of a training on this particular Jira and the Trello tool, how to use as a real time. Notion is the tool that is used for the document learning. I think you are also using as of now for like maintaining all the documents as of now. Stand-ups and retros are nothing but kind of daily stand-ups which we are doing using few of the tools are there as of now, and we can directly automate all this part, like using some of the AI tools, some of the inbuilt tool, and maybe using some of the Google Apps script. We can automate few of the parts, and we can take the inputs from the team. So retros is nothing but let's say for example you are working as a team for particular timeline, and that point of time, like if someone wanted to give the feedback for your particular team, hey, this went wrong, okay, and this need to be improved. So as a program manager, like you have to see whether what are the feedbacks is given by this particular team A or team B, and what are the action items that need to be improved. So this is comes under the sprint retros. Risk log is nothing but how you are going to anticipate blockers early. Okay, so as a program manager, you need to unblock the team faster. Okay, so that they can deliver on a better speed. Okay, even as students, using basic project management tools help you to practice discipline, ownership, and collaboration skills as well. You can use for, like, it's not about the software delivery, like you can manage your own work as well. Let's say for example in BTech you are having like a number of subjects, okay, like theories, practicals, and all. So you just wanted to track like what all things that need to be delivered on this particular month, this particular day, and all. You can plan your task in these particular tools. Now coming to the next slide. So this slide will talk about how to build a PM mindset. So PM here stands for product program manager. Okay, so as a program manager, you have to very lenient, like asking why before starting any of the tasks. You have to very precise of asking questions like why we are doing this. Let's say, for example, if your company head is asking you to build this particular software, so you have a right to ask why we are planning to build this particular software. Okay, what is the urgency, what is the kind of a company or business outcome will change, like what kind of matrices will change while delivering this particular project. Okay, so you have kind of authority to ask why. Okay, you have to manage time in sprint, as I discussed earlier. Like you can run a sprint of 1 week, 2 week, and 3 weeks, and you can manage your like entire development time and QA time in that particular time frame. Collaborate beyond comfort zones. So let's say for example you have to be not kind of sitting idea saying that hey, design will come to you and design will help you out to let you know that hey, for this particular project this is the design link and all. So you have to be very proactive, and you have to reach out to all stakeholders, because you are the program manager and you are managing the entire showcase of this particular program. So you have to reach out this to these stakeholders, like design stakeholders, or maybe the engineering team for the tech architectures, or maybe for the finalizing the data structures and all. Okay, so you have to be very proactive, and you have to like connect with all these stakeholders, and you have to tell hey, this particular things is completed on time. Okay, last point is like communicate early, clearly, status, risk, and action. So you have to be very kind of transparent to your leadership, saying that hey, let's say for example a particular development team committed, saying that hey, the development will completed by today, but somehow when you went into the call in the afternoon, morning they have committed saying that hey, this will be closed on evening. Okay, but somehow when you went to the call in the afternoon, they are telling hey, this is running off track and I will be not able to complete on time. Okay, so that point of time you have to communicate very clearly to the leadership team, saying that hey, this particular feature will be not delivered on time by this developer due to this reason. Okay, so now this overall program will be running off track as of now because you will be not able to deliver on time. Okay, so as a program manager, you have to make a path, make a path to make a path to uh, make a path to give this project as a green signal. Okay, so this project was running as a red. Okay, so at that point of time, how you're going to make this project on track. Okay, so you can ask the leadership team saying that, hey, what kind of help is required, and post that you are going to mitigate this. Okay, so this is the kind of a mini program, and you can think like as a PM mindset, uh, following this kind of a principles. Now, coming to the future of program management, since AI is coming into picture, okay, so everyone is running behind the AI, saying that, hey, like what all things can be automated using AI and all. Even also like, we have started using AI, and we have started doing a lot number of things using AI initiatives, and also AI will help us in like automating all the planning, like what kind of requirement is there. Basically, we are very much dependent on AI as of now on automating all the softwares, all the processes, what kind of workflow can be automated. Let's say, for example, I can do the sentiment analysis. Let's say, for example, if a developer is developing a software and a QA team, testing team has reported 100 bugs. Okay, so that point of time using Cursor AI tool, I can do a Jira MCP to Cursor integration, and I can pull all this data within a fraction of seconds using cursor, like which all kind of a issues are on high priority, which all issues are on medium priority, which all issues are on the low priority. I don't need to go to the Jira and I have to open all these dashboards and all. I can simply do a query over cursor, and I can get the entire dashboard and entire showcase of like what is happening on this particular project. So this is the future of program management, and like as I mentioned, like AI won't replace program managers, but those who use AI effectively will lead the next generations of high performing team, because everyone is using AI as of now in the engineering team, in the design team, because every tools is AI driven as of now. Let's say, for example, designers are using Figma, so Figma make also available so that you can directly make a design within a fractions of time. There is a lot of tool available in AI to build your front end, like Lovable, Bolt, and all. You can directly do the front end development within a fraction of second. Okay, it's all about like how you're going to use this particular like combination, like kind of an integration of all this front end, back end. How smart you are going to use this particular tools, and you are going to deliver your software on time. So it's all depend upon like uh, how you're going to optimize your workflow. So what is the key takeaway like I am trying to tell you while presenting these slides and all? So think in system, not silos. Okay, so you have to think as a kind of a bigger view, saying that, hey, this particular project or particular program will be delivered to this particular stakeholder on this particular time. What kind of cross functional dependencies will be there, what kind of complexities will be there. Okay, what kind of business matrices will increase, what is the revenue that will be going to impact while delivering the systems and all. So you have to be very precise in doing this kind of uh, discussions. Okay, as a program manager, how your customer support team will be trained, how your release updates will going to publish in the market, what is your go to market strategy and all. So everything you need to plan better. This is the first key takeaway. Lead through clarity, not control. So as a program manager, you have to influence the team. Okay, how you are going to enable the team to deliver faster. So let's say, for example, if uh, think in such a way that if AI is not in picture as of now, so team was doing the same thing, like they were developing all the kind of softwares features on their own time. Like let's say, for example, in 2 weeks they were developing all the features, raising the PRs, doing the PR reviews and all. Now coming to AI in picture, what changed? Okay, whether they are able to do the PR review very fast, whether they are able to code very fast and all. So these are the things that need to be kind of speed up while coming to the AI into the picture. Okay, so you have to deliver your outcomes, not outputs. Okay, so delivery matters. So delivery is the heart of any like program management team. So how you're going to deliver the software very soon on the dedicated timeline. Great PMs, great program managers build clarity. Okay, great program managers build foster collaboration and focus on outcomes. These habits make you effective in any role, not just kind of a management, but any role you will be getting a success using this all kind of approaches and all. Now, this is the last slide. So I have mentioned like think like a program manager because great engineers solve problems, great PMs solve system. Okay, so this is all about today's session, and also I just wanted to announce like I will be hiring for the program manager intern position, uh, and I already communicated to the Shriram sir that if any candidate is interested for this particular role, they can reach out to me later on. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's a great process. I'll share the details. I'll collect the resumes and get back to you. Let us start with the questions. Idra Chaudhary, to apply as a fresher, uh, as a program manager, do we need certificates? Uh, are freshers also hired as program managers, or are they hired as product interns?
That's a good question. So it's not like fully you have to do any certifications as of now. So I will not enforce you to do any certifications as a freshers. Rather, you can do LinkedIn certifications, like free certifications happening for the program manager. Let's say, for example, for the Agile, for the Scrum and all. Okay. Generally, companies hire program manager interns, and you can start your career as a program manager intern, and later you can groom as a program manager. So generally, program manager intern is the position which is like open in many of the companies, and you can start your career as a program manager, and you can grow as a program manager later on. No certifications is mandatory, and so the mandatory thing is like the learning part. So if you are aware of like what is program manager is doing, what is Agile, what is Scrum, what are the approaches that program manager will be going to take it forward, so that will help you out. But in future, once you joined in any of the company, okay, after that you can do certifications of CSM is a certified Scrum Master, and PMP is a certification for project manager management professional. Okay, so these are the certification you can do as you grow in your career, but not now because this certifications having a time limit of 2 years or 1 years. After that, that will expire.
Second question is, what material or case studies should I refer to become a program manager?
Got it. So it program manager is all about like kind of experiences, like how your mindset is, how you are thinking to deliver the software. So there is a lot of case studies available over the internet. So you have to search like Agile and Scrum topics over the internet, like what is Agile, what are the frameworks available in Agile, okay, what is Scrum framework in detail, you can go through it. Also, like what is kind of a program manager charter, what is kind of a program kickoff, everything. Like you can go over the PMP, pmi.org is the site where you can get all the case studies of the program management.
Uh, Third question is, again, this is from Yuvraj. Probably he'll be reaching out to you by evening. Uh, his question is, how easy or difficult is it for a person who has founders office experience or business development experience to succeed as a program manager?
So there are two kind of a roles available in the market as of now. Okay, so let's say for example you are having a business experience, like kind of a marketing experience, or maybe business operations experience and all. So that point of time you can join any company as a kind of a program managers in the operations side or program managers in the marketing side, and you can grow your career. Okay, so this is the first approach. Like there is a lot of openings available in the operations role in the company where you can join and you can contribute as a business role. Okay. For that also, like you have to do all kind. So basically, you have to be a good program manager, but the like a specialization is onto the business side or maybe into the operations side. So you will call as a program managers operation, program manager marketing side, program manager HR side and all.
Uh, Third question is, I have 1 year to go. I'm a 2023 batch. Um, so should I focus on program management? How will I know whether I am suited for program management or not? Or should I focus on coding? How will I know whether this is the right job for me?
Okay, so it's all depend upon the interest. So let's say, for example, right now you are interested in coding. Let's say, for example, you are doing a front end development, or you are doing a back end development, or you basically wanted to break the code, or you just wanted to write the code. That is the first thing. If you wanted to write the code, you can go into the kind of a development side. If you just wanted to kind of break the code, so that point of time you can go into the QA side or testing side. Let's say, for example, if you don't wanted to do any of this part, like you don't wanted to write the code, you don't wanted to break the code as well. Okay, so you just wanted to go into the management side. So that point of time, like product program management will be the very good opportunity for you. Let's say if you have not started your career as a fresher, that doesn't is a blocker. After 1 year you were doing like kind of a front end development as a front end developer or maybe as a back end developer. Later you realize, hey, I just wanted to move into the management side. So yes, you can easily move into the management side. So there are roles which is available, like kind of technical program managers. Okay, so in the technical program managers you have to be aware of all the kind of a technologies or kind of a developer experience, and you can easily move to the technical program manager role later on.
Um, does program management require coding? Or is it that there is no coding in programming management?
No. So there are two things. So first one is kind of a program manager, and second one is kind of a tech program manager. Okay, so in the tech program managers, you have to deal with all the kind of a technologies and the coding part. So you have to don't do the coding exactly, but you have to aware of all the principles, like how the coding happens, what are the things developer is going to do, what is the kind of a data structure they are using, what is the front end and back end architect, how the API structure is inbuilt. Okay, so you have to aware of all these kind of things like Jenkins CI/CD pipelines, how the deployment will happen in your company and all. So this will fall under the technical program manager role. You have to not do the coding in your day-to-day life, but you have to aware of all these things because you will be directly working with the engineering team. If you join any company as a program manager, so that point of time you have to deal with kind of a small team of a maybe operations or marketing or kind of different team. But generally if you join a company as a technical program manager, so that point of time you have to deal with all the kind of engineers. Okay, so this is the difference.
Thank you, sir. That brings us to the end of the question answer session. For the intern position, I'll collect the data from the students and I'll get back to you on Monday by 11 a.m. Uh, so, one more last question. Binu Prasad is here only. He's typing a mail.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it hard to get into a non-tech role with a full coding profile?
Sorry sir, can you repeat the question?
Is it hard to get into a non-tech role like program management with a full coding profile? Matlab, his profile is full of full stack or AML or other things, and he wants to get into a program manager role. Should he change his resume or should he apply with that?
No, so as a fresher, you don't need to change your resume because as of now in industry, what is happening is we are hiring for the AI program managers. Okay, so if you are a full stack developer, if you have full stack knowledge, okay, so it will be easy for you. Let's say, for example, if you are aware of AI, ML, and data science and all, so that point of time, it will be easy for us to get you onboarded on a particular thing and uh, give you such kind of assignments that will help you out to achieve the kind of a automations using AI and all. So that point of time, we are looking for a person who is well versatile with the full stack knowledges, AI, ML, and the data science.
Thank you, sir. That is the end of the session now, and we look forward to keeping in touch with you always. Thank you, Vikas, sir. Thanks a lot. And dear
Thanks a lot for
students,
your time. Yeah, thank you.
thank you, everyone. God bless you. Wish you a very,
Thank
very
you.
happy weekend, sir.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Have a nice day.